Welcome back to Ravens Wire Report, your ultimate source for everything Baltimore Ravens. If you're part of the purple flock, you already know this time of year is when intensity builds, rosters tighten, and expectations soar. Training camp is in full swing, and as we approach the preseason opener, every move matters. Every headline counts. And today, we've got a strategic update from head coach John Harbaugh that's making waves throughout the league. Baltimore will not play Lamar Jackson or Derrick Henry in Thursday's preseason opener against the Indianapolis Colts. Harbaugh made the announcement after Tuesday's practice, and for those who've been following this team closely, it's not exactly a shock. But it does reveal a lot about Baltimore's mindset heading into a season where anything less than a deep playoff run will feel like a failure. Let's start with the obvious. Lamar Jackson is in peak form. Fresh off a 2024 season that looked like a video game, Lamar threw for a career-high 4,172 passing yards and 41 touchdowns, with only 4 interceptions. That's not just elite, it's historic. He added another 915 rushing yards and 4 rushing scores, proving once again that he's the most dangerous dual-threat QB in the game. He sat out Monday's session due to a personal matter, but returned to the field Tuesday, sharp as ever, commanding the offense, connecting with receivers, and reminding everyone why he's a 2-time MVP and the face of this franchise. Then, there's King Henry. If you thought his best days were behind him after leaving Tennessee, you were wrong. Dead wrong. Derrick Henry's first season in Baltimore saw him run wild for 1,921 yards and 16 touchdowns. He punished defenders, moved the chains, and brought a level of toughness that changed the identity of this offense. It's no coincidence the Ravens went 12-5 in the regular season. In May, Baltimore rewarded that production with a 2-year, $30 million extension, including $25 million fully guaranteed. That's the largest running back contract ever given to a player over 30. Let that sink in. The Ravens didn't just extend him, they made a statement that Henry's not just here to help, he's here to lead. So why sit them? Because Harbaugh knows what many NFL teams still don't. Preseason is about development, not ego. There's no upside in putting your stars at risk in August, not when your quarterback and running back are already among the best in football. Not when you've got young talent fighting for reps, roster spots, and a chance to prove they belong. By holding out Lamar and Henry, Harbaugh is doing 3 things. 1. Protecting the core. Lamar is irreplaceable. Henry is a rare, durable workhorse who has taken a beating for years and still dominates. They don't need meaningless snaps. They need to be healthy for September 7th when the Ravens open the season against the Bills in a game that could shape the entire AFC playoff picture. 2. Empowering the depth. With the stars out, this is a golden opportunity for Tyler Huntley, Malik Cunningham, and rookie QB Devin Leary to take real game reps. The same goes for RB's Justice Hill and rookie Rasheen Ali, who's been turning heads with his speed and agility in camp. This is exactly the kind of evaluation the Ravens need now, and it's only possible when veterans like Henry and Lamar sit out and let others shine. 3. Sending a message. The Ravens are thinking long-term. Harbaugh isn't chasing preseason clout. He's building playoff DNA, discipline, smart reps, and big-picture mentality. This is a locker room that knows what it wants: a Super Bowl. And that's not just lip service. The front office has been aggressive. They locked down Derrick Henry, they kept the core intact, they added key pieces on defense like rookie corner TJ Tampa, who's looked sharp in camp. They've rebuilt the offensive line around Tyler Linderbaum and inserted more speed at wideout to give. Meanwhile, Isaiah Likely suffered a foot fracture earlier this week and is expected to miss the rest of the preseason, but he should be back by week 1. That puts more weight on Mark Andrews, who is already in Pro Bowl form. It also opens the door for young tight ends like Charlie Colart to step into bigger roles in these preseason games. On defense, the focus has shifted to how well this unit can pressure the quarterback without relying solely on the blitz. David Ojabo and Adisa Isaac have both shown flashes, but it's second-year pass rusher Tavius Robinson, who's been a camp surprise, consistently disruptive and hungry. This is exactly the kind of evaluation the Ravens need now, and it's only possible when veterans like Henry and Lamar sit out and let others shine. Harbaugh's approach here also speaks volumes about trust. Trust in Lamar's preparation, trust in Henry's physical condition, and trust that this team doesn't need validation in meaningless August football. They need momentum when it counts. And as Ravens fans, we should love that. Too many teams burn out chasing preseason wins. Baltimore is building smarter. Now let's not forget, preseason still matters. The Colts will come in with energy. Young defenders will try to make statements. Mistakes will happen, but for Baltimore, this is a controlled environment to test schemes, stress test the depth chart, and prepare for the real thing. So here's the real question. Will this decision make the Ravens stronger come week 1? Can this team stay healthy, stay deep, and come out swinging when it matters most? We've seen Lamar light up opening weeks before. We know Henry only gets stronger when the hits get real. This isn't backing down. This is smart football. And as always, it comes back to this. Do you trust the process? Do you believe that resting Lamar and Henry now leads to fireworks in the regular season? Are you confident that Harbaugh has this team dialed in? And more importantly, are you ready for what's coming? Let us know what you think in the comments. Are you happy with the decision to rest our stars, or would you rather see a few snaps just to warm things up? Either way, hit that like button, subscribe to Ravens Wire Report, and turn on notifications so you don't miss a beat this season. The road to the Super Bowl starts now, and we're just getting started.